Welcome to That Will Never Work podcast. You're listening to your coach, Latoya, on this Women Empowerment Wednesday. This is a place where you can come to get some positivity, some encouragement. We'll discuss everything from motherhood to entrepreneurship, handling business, the business of your life, all encompassing everything that it takes to lead a happy, positive life. Because life is going to give you all kinds of obstacles, and you need a place to come to support you in your journey. And I'm here for you, your coach. So I want to get into today's lesson, and I want to discuss they. You know, when you have a discussion with someone and you're looking for information or some form of encouragement to process what that new idea or venture may be. And the next thing you know, whoever you're talking to, they're trying to impress you or they want to help you. And they'll come out with, well, they said, and they is followed by hearsay or the wrong information. Sometimes some conspiracy theory. Something may sound or feel good, but it has no value to help you further your goal. That's when they come about. And when you start asking questions like, well, who are they? You don't get a real answer. Well, let's find an acronym for they. They stands for the hierarchy enslaving you. Let me say that again. The hierarchy enslaving you. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about the good tips or the good information. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you find a group of people who you're talking to and they don't have the information that's good for you. They may just be trying to keep you to themselves. And they say, and it's followed by something negative, followed by something that's not going to help you at all. It's going to hinder your progress. And then before you know it, you're annoyed, you're frustrated, you give up, and now you're on the bandwagon with they. Well, they said I couldn't, and you know what? I couldn't. Because you believed what they told you. And what did I just say they stood for? The hierarchy enslaving you. Listen here. If you're tired of they getting on your nerves, well, it's time to do the research. What is it that you want? What is it that you need to do? Do the research so you can get around they. They getting on my, they been getting on my nerves. I'm a little country sometimes, y'all. So it's going to come out. But there's always a way around something that you want. Always. Okay? So the question is, how do you get around that? Well, we're going to figure that out. Because it depends on what it is that you want. Now, on a side note, do y'all remember that commercial that said, I can't get a job because of my education. I can't get an education because I can't afford it. And it goes on and on and on. It's like this merry-go-round. It's a whiny commercial, but the idea was genius, whoever came up with it. Because that is what we do. We'll come up with what we want, but all the reasons why we can't have it. And before you know it, you're on this merry-go-round and can't. I can't do this. I can't do that because they told me I couldn't. Well, merry-go-round is on the playground, okay? So we need to leave can'ts and the days on the playground, on that merry-go-round. Leave all that there. So, me as your coach, I'm here to get you out of recess, back into the classroom so we can focus on your goals, okay? And we need to discuss the steps not only to reach your goals, but to take and all-encompassing look at how to operate in all areas of your life. So this segment, we're going to talk about some of everything. We're going to talk about family. And just because they're family don't mean they have your best interests at heart. And the first thing people are going to tell you, well, we family, so you're supposed to give me your services for free. No, that's not what that means. Or those friends who are supposed to be your friends, but they take advantage of you, your skill, your talent. We need to take a look at that. We need to take a look at those coworkers who may take your idea, try to get credit for it. Or if you have employees, how do you handle those employees that half want to work, not really? Your health. How do you handle your health? And as women, we are all, well, I don't want to say we're all, but a lot of us, we so focus on our children, our spouses, our family, but we forget about ourselves. We leave ourselves last. And before you know it, you're sick and you can't understand how and why. Because you took yourself for granted. You assumed you will always be okay to take care of everyone else. And you never stop to take care of yourself. Remember, if you don't take care of yourself, just like they do on the airplane, what they tell you, in the event that there's an issue and the oxygen mask falls, put the oxygen on yourself first. Because if you pass out, how you going to save your kids? How you going to save the people that came with you? You can't. So it's not selfish to take care of yourself. It's necessary. Okay? We're going to talk about finances. Just like that merry-go-round. I can't afford it. Well, we need to find ways to afford to get what you want, what you need, and still be able to survive. Okay? And above all else, how to handle the stress of it all. So we may have some interviews set up so we can discuss those experts in those fields to help all of us get where we need to be. So I want to also give you an assignment. Yeah, homework. But the homework I give, it'll be for you, number one. And if you're like most women, you have a hard time sitting there focusing on yourself because once again, you're so focused on everyone else. So I'm going to give you an easy assignment. This week, I would like it if you could start by writing what you plan to achieve this year. That's it. It should be simple enough. Now, I do have some clients that'll say, well, why I got to write it? I already know what I want. True enough, but it's to help you stay on track of what you want. You think of so many things every day. So this list is for you. Think about it. When you go to the grocery store or the market and you don't take a list and you go to the market, oh, I just came here to get one or two things. And before you know it, you see so many things and you've got all this extra stuff. By the time you get home, you realize you left those ingredients that you went there for. You may have gotten a few, but you left a few off the list. And now you got to go back to the store. Well, the purpose of this list is to keep you from having to go back and forth to the store. Man, especially when I go to Target. And I only go in there with the intention of spending like $20 and to get a few things. And before you know it, I done came out. I done created a whole new project in the house. Well, we ain't going to talk about it. Yeah. But you get the gist. You get what I'm trying to say. You done spent money on other things, but forgot the main ingredients. Forgot the main reason why you went somewhere. So that's the reason for this list. Now, on this list, I need you to be intentional. Okay? And I want you to take the lid off your box. What I mean when I say that? I mean, don't limit yourself. If you want a luxury purse, if you want some new shoes, new car, house, Dream vacation. Don't say what you can't have. That's the limit. That's yourself putting yourself in a box. There you go, letting they come back out. And I tell you, we're going to leave they on the playground. I want you to put everything that you want on this list, because you don't know what opportunities are going to come up within a year. You don't know who you're going to meet that'll help you get to that next level. But you have to put these things on the list so you can put yourself in amongst a group of people that can help you get where you need to be. And if you have a vision board with these things, that's great. That is phenomenal. And for those of you who don't know what a vision board is, that is where you get a piece of poster board, or my favorite, a foam board, because they're more sturdy. And you cut out magazine clippings, or you can draw or write words of encouragement of pictures of what you want and put it on the board. And you can make it as bright and colorful as necessary for you. And make sure you see it. Wherever you put this board, you need to be able to see it every day. So your subconscious is working to get you towards your goals. And I'll give you a little story. So when this was opened up to me, I put luxury purses on mine. This is some years ago. And me, am I going to buy a luxury purse? Why should I? I'm not even going to put that much money in the purse. That was my belief. I don't need no name brand purse. Well, one day I'm in the Kenneth Cole store, and I saw 3 bags, and they were gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I'm just looking at those bags, and the cheapest of the bags, which they weren't cheap at all, but the least expensive bag, how about that, was $295. And I'm looking like, yeah, my finances don't say I can afford that. So I guess I'm going to have to leave this in the store right now. But I saw myself with these bags, all 3, and I'm like, oh my goodness, if only I could. What did I buy in the store? A pair of sandals that was $35. I said, I can afford that. So as I'm doing the checkout, they said, well, do you want to sign up for our newsletter? I said, well, how much is that? Well, it's free. Okay, you can sign me up. Well, about 4 months later, I received an email. And the email says 70% off all bags. And you have to purchase by midnight. And I'm looking at the bags, and just that day, I got a bonus check from my job. And by this time, all my bills are paid and up to date, and I'm good. And when I saw the bonus check, and when I added up how much all 3 of those bags were, it was within the bonus check. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm about to get all these bags. And basically for the price of one of the most expensive bags. And with my bonus check, I ordered those bags. You couldn't tell me nothing. I felt so, oh my goodness, I couldn't even say it. I was ecstatic. I was excited. And I looked, and I remember it on my vision board, and I looked at it, and I had luxury bags on the vision board. I still had those bags to this day. I did gift one to my mom for her birthday. But I just felt, wow, this vision board really works. So, and it's the same thing with writing words on a piece of paper and just looking at it. Things happen and you don't know how. You don't know how they come about. So that's why I'm saying to you, don't limit yourself. Put it on the board. Put it on the piece of paper. All right? So now, I also believe mantras work too. And what is a mantra? A mantra is a word or a sound repeated to aid in a meditation or in a prayer. So this week I chose a mantra. Now I'm going to say it, and I would like for you to repeat it with me 3 times. Okay? So the mantra we will repeat goes like this. A goal without a timeline is just a dream. Now let's repeat this 3 times. A goal without a timeline is just a dream. A goal without a timeline is just a dream. A goal without a timeline is just a dream. So today, ladies, we have talked about goals. We've talked about they can't and they can't got to stay on the playground, on that merry-go-round, okay? We're not taking them with us. So, therefore, our goals, we can achieve them. They're not going to just stay dreams, okay? We're going to turn those dreams into reality. That's the focus. And we're going to make that happen. So, ladies, you have had your lesson. I've given you your assignment. It's to write your list or do your vision board. And we have had our mantra. The mantra is to help you on your journey. So until next Women Empowerment Wednesday, have a womanly enlightened week. Your Coach Latoya is here. You can find me on Instagram at Life Coach Latoya. My website, coachingbyLatoya.com. Or you can email me, coachingbyLatoya@gmail.com. Latoya is spelled Latoya. Talk to you soon.